In today's video, we're going to be answering 3 of the most important questions when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys. Number 1, what are the best decks of the format in this ever-changing point system? Because some of these changes are kind of crazy. Number 2, is Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys for you? Is it worth it? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? And 3, what are my personal thoughts on the topic? Let's get right into it. Before we take a deeper dive into Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys, the first thing we need to do is talk about the decline of Master Duels as of right now. It is Sunday. We have 11,856 concurrent players. If you look at the chart, we are coming down off of the 3-year anniversary with only 77,000 players, and it has been declining ever since, and today being the worst it has ever been. And if you look at the monthly losses every single month, our peak is minus 11,064 players. Now, is Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys the catalyst for these people now playing Master Duels right now? Or was Master Duels declining the catalyst Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys needed to be popular today? All right, look, I know a lot of you are already knee-deep into Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys. If that's you, in this portion of the video, go down into the comment section and answer some GDM questions. If that's not you, let's go over the 4 main rules of Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys. Number 1, there are no links and pendulum monsters allowed. They are banned. They're gone. They're not part of the game. There's no extra monster zones, and there's no freaking pendulum zones. Number 2, Konami unbanned every single card off the ban list. Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Mirage of Nightmares, some other crazy cards that interact insanely well with cards that are unbanned. I mean, obviously there's no links and pendulum monsters, but you can still play the usual limit of 3. There you go. Number 3, Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys is now played on a point system from 0 to 100, or your locals can run 2,000 points. It's the Wild Wild West out here. Now, if you head over to the Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys website, I'll have a link down below. They have cards with their values. Now, if you look at this list, most of the floodgates, if not all of them, are worth 100 points. What does that mean? That means your deck, every other card cannot have a point value. Luckily, most cards don't. Only the cards on this list have them. Now, look, Protos, Christia, these are all floodgates. 100 points. Scythe, 100 points. Most hand traps are worth anywhere from 5 to 20 points, and then most board breakers are kind of more expensive than that. This kind of shows you where Konami's headspace is when they're valuing these cards. English is really hard sometimes. Now, you have barrier statues, which are 60, which means you can only play 1 copy of each. I don't know why Beatrice is at 100. I mean, dumping 1 card can't be that powerful. But you have some cards like Butterfly Dagger Elma, 1 point. These point systems have changed ever since the first day. We're on update 1.1, which means originally they had a bunch of cards, and I mean a bunch of cards, really undervalued. A lot of people were like just crying at the top of their lungs, why is D-Shifter 5 points? So Konami did the right thing, and they made it 10 points, which is actually huge because it requires you to play some less cards and some less board breakers that you normally would have been playing. So obviously you can go through this whole list yourself. They also offer you a deck building thing here, which I'll be honest, it's not great. Like, imagine trying to build your deck here with literally nothing. There are other resources out there. I can't mention them in the video, so maybe join the Discord link down below and you can ask me and just DM me personally, and I can send you some links, because I don't want to get banned again for no reason. Just about talking about the game behind the camera. It happens. It happens. All right, boys, before we hop into the decks that have won some tournaments and have been built by the community, because look, there are Yu-Gi-Oh deck building gremlins out there who are infinitely doing it better and more than I am. But wait, what is the most important question that you guys have right now? Comment down below. But wait, I already know what it is. What deck are you playing for the Genesys format? Well, here it is, baby. The Spirit Exo Sisters. We're playing double DD Crow. Those are free. Double Droll, I believe these are 5 points each, and double Ash, which are 15 each. Now, already starting off with 6 hand traps. Then we got triple Aratama, triple Ella's, triple Stella, 1 Irene, and double Sophia. You could cut 1 Sophia and just play another DD Crow if you wanted to, but I like seeing my names. We're playing triple Martha because they're free. Double Sakitama. Now, the full losses are 7 points each. So this is a flat 100 point deck. We're playing 7th Tachyon just as another starter. If we don't see them, we're playing Carpe Divum. Now, I normally don't play this card if I don't have to, but I need some more names. We're playing triple Cosmic Cyclone, this is what I'm choosing to play. You could play whatever you want. This is the bare bones version so that you could either improve on it or make it worse. It's up to you. Triple packs, 1 Armament, 1 Imperm. This is 13 points. The 1 Vadis and double Returnia. Now for the extra deck, Daigusto Emerald is 1 point. We're playing Masquerade in tandem with our 7th Tachyon for another name. We're playing the 1 Exciton Knight. Redoer is free. Double Michaeli, double Castapel, double Jabrine, or 1 Jabrine, and double Asofio, and double Magnifica. And then the Zeus is rounding it out at 20 points. I'm choosing not to play a side deck for Genesys just for now, because the power levels of decks are so low anyways. I feel like the main deck is built well enough that I can handle most things going first and or second. And this deck already breaks boards going second anyways. Maybe an evenly matched, but you would have to cut the draws. But I don't know. Comment down below what you think, and let's go take a deeper dive into some of the decks that are winning tournaments and built by you. Now look, I know a lot of you watching this video right now are absolutely allergic to Googling things. So today I have found some of the best decks that I vetted myself and some of the decks that have already won some tournaments, and I compiled it into a list today because Lord knows in about a week when the values change again, these decks are going to be obsolete. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back for these videos. First deck by another YouTuber by the name of Loza, Pure Dark Magician Genesys, 89 points. So this has some room to spare. We're looking at double Dark Magician, 1 Dark Magician Girl, a Timaeus, so this helps you fusion summon, triple Apprentice, triple Rod, and triple Souls. The fact that like the main decks are not worth anything, because if you look at the Blue Eyes deck, you cannot play it anywhere near to completion like this, because Wishes for Eyes of Blue is worth 33 points each. So this deck is actually really good. We have a Draw 2 and Wonder Wand. Illusion of Chaos is super good. Triple Soul Servant. So we have a bunch of ways to fusion summon and draw cards in this deck with the Dark Magical Circle Banish off of Eternal Soul, which is super nice. This deck is actually really good. Double Judgment, and for the hand traps, we're playing double Droll, double Veiler, and triple Book of Moon with 3 super polys, which is super powerful because going second, you have a bunch of board breaking options in your extra deck because everything is free in the extra deck. We got Big Eye, Ebon Illusion Magic, Norito, Secretarion, Mysterion, Garura, which is a super poly target. We have Mud Dragon as well. Starving Venom, Predaplant, Dragostapelia, and then you have your actual Dark Magician fusions and Master of Chaos. Now, you can't play Magia because it's worth 100 points. Why is Magia worth 100 flipping points? The world will never know. So if you guys want to play Dark Magician, because I know a lot of my viewers and Jen's viewers are more casual players, try this deck out. Big shout out to Loza. I think this deck is super well built. It got the Susu seal of approval. On to the next one. Next, for all the Paradox, Susu, Rapid enjoyers, where is my album? We have Genesys Gate Guardian, 100 points used by Wesley Cuss. This guy. We have Sangha, triple Labyrinth, triple Shadow of the Labyrinth, Labyrinth Wall Shadow, which is the field spell, Kazagen, Suijin. I like how we format this. I kind of like it. Prisma, because the elemental hero normal can become Sangha, Kazagen, or Suijin, which is really good. We have a triple hero lives. I don't know about losing half my life points, but if it's to be able to summon my big bad boss, I'll do it. I'll do it any day of the week. We have triple fusion deployment, which basically serves the same purpose. We have double attack, which is basically a pop. And now for our hand trap lineups, we have triple Ash, triple Veiler, and a single Droll. Now, we are also playing the Dogmatica package in this deck, which I think is really good. We're playing the double Droplet and the triple Punishment. We have a bunch of pops, a bunch of negates, and a bunch of hand traps. And what I like the best is a lot of starters too. In the extra deck, we have 2 Gate Guardians of Wind and Water, combined 3 of those. We have Thunder and Wind 2 and Water and Thunder 2 as well. We're also playing the Meteorologic Aggregator. You generally don't make this often. You have the Wind Pegasus, which are sends off of the Punishment, along with the Garura and the Perfume Dancer. Now, I want to look at this side deck because it's giving me some ideas as well. Ultimate Slayer is really good if you are playing multiple colors in your extra deck. For the Exo Sister deck, is not that great because I'm only playing XCs. Dark Rule of Normor is free, so that's really powerful. I think this should be a staple in most people's side decks. If you want to main maybe 1 or 2 in your main deck as well, just in case you think you're going to lose a die roll, it might be a worth an investment there as well. And then we have triple Gamma Seal and triple DD Crow. Again, these are free. There are a lot of free board breakers in the game, but the good ones do cost like an infinite amount of points. And that's why a lot of these lists are not playing it. If you guys want, I'm doing a video with MST.TV. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh judge and a prolific Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys player. We're going to be talking about all things Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys, especially board breakers in general. So make sure you guys are subscribed and waiting on that video. Next deck, Trap K9 Ellic. Now I know this sounds crazy, but it works. It works, and I don't know why. This one is made by Tau 12, 100 points used. Let's get into it. Now, we're playing triple Azuna, which already is 60 points, double Lupus for another 10, and Noroi for another 10. Luckily, traps are extremely free in Genesys, and I don't know why. Like, the main deck that won Farfa's tournament was basically a trap deck, I believe, in Odeon. But now, let's go for this. A case of K9, 4 K9 rather. It's a 3 of. You have Force Release for the XC summon. And then you have full powered Ellic, basically. This is kind of crazy. You're playing triple Torrential, triple Ice Dragon's Prison, which is a great card. Now, this deck is infinitely powerful. The amount of recursion that you have in this deck and the amount of grind game you have is actually really, really good. In your extra deck, you have Ripper, which is another 20. So most of the K9 stuff is basically what's encompassing most of this. And you really don't need hand traps because, you know, you want to win the die roll. And if you don't, you can choose to go first, and then you have a bunch of board breakers in the side. You have a K9 Hound, Jax, and Werewolf. You have Infinitrack, Riverstorm, Nash Knight, and basically the rest of these are basically utility cards for Ice Dragon's Prison, and you're not really summoning like any of these. In the side deck, we're playing Twin Twister. The reason I don't want to play Twin Twister in the Exo deck is I have no point in discarding, but the Twin Twister in the Ellic deck is really good because when you discard the Ellic trap cards, they proc in the graveyard, which is really, really good. Again, triple Gamma Seal, triple Lava Golem, they're free. I recommend if you like fully fleshed out your deck to play a good amount of hand traps, or if your main deck monsters are already encompassing most of the points, play the tributes. They are really good. Triple Skullmeister, triple DD Crow. This deck is actually really fun. I vetted all these decks before. I didn't just randomly click a couple and just say, here are they good, are they not? I vetted these, so this one's really good. Try it out. This next deck is a deck that I'm building as well in real life. Madolches is probably one of my favorite decks of all time. Queen Tiramisu is the best card ever printed. 99 points used. Now, the trick is, where can I find that last point? What can I add to make it 100 points? Because if it's 99, you feel like you just didn't do the deck building correctly, right? This one is by iSploosh X. You guys got to work on your names, okay? We have the one pudding sets. Again, there's a large debate in the Madolche community whether this card should be played or not. I think it's okay. It is a brick, but it is what it is. We're playing the triple Messenger Lotto. I feel like you could play two. Triple Petting Sets, triple Mageline, triple Angeli. These are absolutes. Now, we are playing the Vanissalift cards because they are free specials and free dumps. It's awesome. So we're playing double Flourishing Hills, triple Hoot Cake. Again, I feel like you can trim it down to 2 and maybe play free board breakers in the main deck. Mew Full is kind of an interesting one of. We're playing triple Misting Sterlings, triple Droll. I feel like it is a really good hand trap. Triple Imperm and triple Ash. So that's basically your hand trap lineup for this deck, and it's not bad. It is a good list. You could theoretically cut an Imperm and play one Shifter and just find some space to add another 3 points because Shifter is really powerful. Or you could just play 2 Imperms or 1 Imperm and play double Shifter and play a 6-point card, or find another way to sort of, you know, insert that, because D-Shifter is a really good card in this deck. Next, we're playing the 1 Gurura, the Golden Beast, and the 4 Ultimate Slayer. So these 3 cards in the extra deck are for Ultimate Slayer. Then we're playing the new Queen Tiramisu, the old Queen Tiramisu, a la mode for the combos, and Teacher Glass Souffle and the 1 Exciton. Now, again, if you look at most people's side decks, this is what it will look like. Until something better comes along, but there's nothing wrong with this. These are all free cards. They're all really good cards. Obviously, when you activate or when you use Gamma Seal, most people are playing Gamma Seal over Lava Golem because Lava Golem you can't normal summon. So if your deck is normal summon reliant, like the Madolche deck could be, then Gamma Seal is definitely your best choice. Next deck, Exodia Millennium, created by Sagan, 100 points used. this has the Susu seal of approval. Now, we're playing one of each piece. Obviously, you don't want to brick on these in this deck. Triple shield, triple blue eyes, which are 5 points each. Senjinjin being 35, I guess, makes sense. But it is what it is. You would love to see 3, but it is what it is. You're playing the 3 Ankh, which is also 3 points each, which basically ends up rounding out with the extra deck to be 100 because Incarnate is 20 points. We're playing main board breakers in the main deck, like Lava Golem, which is really good. We're playing Ultimate Slayer and Dark Ruler no more. This is sort of a going second deck and OTK with Incarnate if possible. And we're also main decking the Dark Hole as well. Pot of Extravagance being free is really good, but the issue is if you Extravagance and you're only playing 2 Incarnates in the extra deck, you have a good chance that you might get super unlucky and your deck just does not function. But that's sort of the downside to the upside of drawing 2 cards. We really can't play Pot of Greed because we don't have the space for it. There's really nothing you could take away because Pot of Greed is worth 30 points. So it's either you just don't play the Senjinjin or you remove one of the Exodias and play. It's bad. You probably can't do that. They made a lot of changes because people were FTKing with Exodia when Genesys first came out, and good on you guys for showing Konami before we get to play it in any Yu-Gi-Oh event. Okay, anyways, in the side deck, we have Triple Lancia, which again is really powerful because a lot of people are maining Shifter or are playing Canines. Cosmic Cyclone, which I chose to main deck. D-Fissure, which probably will live in my Exo Sister side deck as well. Final Bringer of the End Times. I have no idea what this is, but it's basically a pop one. And the Macro Cosmos, which is basically free. It's a floodgate, but it's free. Make up your mind, Konami. Make up your mind. This next deck is so good that Konami had to change the values for this deck early. Vanquished Soul, made by Pyromaniac 445, 96 points with some rescue waves. Okay, so we have double Caesar Valius, triple Radiant, which again, all the kaijus I think are free. We're playing double Heavy Burger, 1 Fire Attacker, 1 Shifter, because Shifter is just really good. We're playing double Zhua Long and triple Holisu. I believe Holisu was either at 5 or 7 points, but if it doubled, it's a lot. I mean, the deck was fleshed out when Genesys first came out, and it was really good. We're playing triple Rosin, whatever, Pantera, triple Mad Love, and triple Impulse with 1 Haunted Mansion. You could theoretically play Ghost Ogre as well, because Ogre is also 5 points. And I feel like in a trimmed down format, Ogre might be a bit more powerful as a hand trap than Haunted Mansion could be. We're playing the 1 Vanquish Soul start, triple Extrav. Extrav is going to be really popular. We're playing triple 7th Tachyon to get starters. Triple Stake Your Soul, which is really good because I think it was at 1 in the TCG on the ban list. Triple Continue, 1 Dust Devil, and 1 Snow Devil. In the extra deck, we're playing Zeus and a bunch of XC's monsters. None of these are very notable. We're playing double Econ, double Cyclone, double Eclipse, triple Crow, triple Fulos, and triple Skullmeister. Basically, half of these are hand traps and half of these are board breakers. Fulos is, I think, not a mandatory staple that you may need in your deck, but if you already have the cards, right? If you already have them, it's probably worth playing because most decks that are trimmed down are summoning from their extra deck or deck. But this theoretically could be one of the better decks, but it definitely didn't win the tournament, but we're getting there. This next deck was an absolute mistake. Why are Runics free? But Radiant Typhoon, the new archetype out of Doom Eye Dimensions, apparently. It's really good. So we have triple Runic Fountain, triple Runic Fountain. Bro, saying that is kind of crazy. Triple Runic Fountain, triple Destruction, triple Flashing, triple Slumber, triple Tip, 1 Storm, triple Freezing Curses. Insanely powerful. Now, this deck does use a lot of the banned cards. Triple Mirage of Nightmare, which is insane. Like, it's insane for this deck. This is probably one of the most frustrating decks you're going to end up playing against. We have 1 Graceful and 1 Pot of Greed. You can finally play it, boys. You can finally play it. We're triple up on Typhoon Vision, 1 MST. You could double up on this and maybe drop a Runic spell. We're playing 1 Great Flame, 3 Swen, 2 Crocea, and 3 Eldum. These are basically the starters for the deck. Super nice, and we're playing triple Chant. This deck might be a little bit more expensive because the cards are so new. But play at your own play at your own risk, I guess. We're playing triple Totem Bird, 1 Cicada, 1 Dragon Gate, 2 Goblins Crazy Beast, and the rest of these, again, you're not really summoning this, but it is what it is. I think this deck has a ton of potential simply because Triple Runic Fountain. It's just like you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Now, everybody's favorite cat deck, Pearlies by Sudi. 100 out of 100. Susu seal of approval, baby. Now, Pearlies is an interesting deck because the main deck cards actually do cost some cash. We're looking at 30 in the Pearlies, another 20 in Pearly Lee. So you're looking at 50 there already. You're playing Dawn Angel Combi. You're playing some Dark World of cards, Double Herald, Double Droll, which is another 10. Cobalt Eagle, you're playing triple My Friend Pearly, which is kind of crazy. One Pearly Street, which is worth 5. Triple Delicious Memory, triple Happy Memory, triple Pretty Memory, and one Sleepy Memory, which is another 15. Metal Soul Fusion, and some Radiant Typhoon cards. Triple Dark Ruler and Ultimate Slayer. These are basically, again, board breakers that you could play for free in the main or in the side deck. One Pearly Leap and a Rainbow Bridge. The extra deck is what a normal Pearly extra deck would look like, plus the 20-point Zeus. Now, I think 20 points on Zeus is worth it. Obviously, you'll hear more on my closing thoughts after we get past these deck profiles, but it is what it is. In the side deck, we're playing a bunch of Heralds. The Kurikara Divincarnate is actually a really interesting card in Genesis. Try it out. Iron Thunder is a new card, really good. And again, DD Crow and D Fisher, because Pearly does and can play under Shifter. So pretty good there. Now, on to the decks that have proven themselves in Farfa's Genesis Open. Farfa did a tournament for Genesis, and it went pretty much as you would like to think it would. There was a lot of different decks, and they all did relatively well, and all the games were really close. In the top 8, I have 3 decks that I do want to show you, one of them being Odeon. You're playing triple the Man with the Mark, triple Lord of Heaven, or double Prisons, one Circuit. You're playing triple Anubis, and then Board Breakers and Traps. Now, you are playing a bunch of Dominus spells, or Dominus traps, which are really powerful. Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon, I feel like, is one of the better trap cards with the lower value because it's so disruptive when you're trying to work. Triple Super Poly, triple Pot of Extrav. Again, you don't really need the extra deck, so Extrav here makes a ton of sense because most of the time they're Super Poly anyways. He's also maining Cosmic Cyclone, which I think, again, I feel like it's super powerful because you're going to be running into a lot of grindy trap games in Genesis. But again, this is just what I personally feel, but I think this deck is actually really good. I'm pretty sure this deck went to win the whole thing, but these were best of ones with no side decks involved. With side decks, obviously, because when you're playing in YCSs or if you're playing at locals, side decking will be a thing if you are playing 100 plus points games. So this could be wildly different, but this is strictly for Master Duels. But it gives you some options. It gives you some options, okay? Next, we have, again, Vanquish Soul Rescue Ace, which is really, really good. This deck, I feel like, also has tons of potential in real paper TCG Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys, because in the side deck, you have so many free options that you can just choose to go first and just go balls deep in your combo. So I feel like, again, give it a look. Vanquish cards are a lot cheaper now because they have been reprinted, and a lot of the cards here are actually relatively cheap, and that's something, again, we're going to be talking about at the end of the video. Next, we have Generators, which is a deck that's super interesting in the last deck for today. Generators is a deck that really requires a boss stage, which is free, and this deck plays triple Pot of Greed and double Droll. Like, if you see the field spell, you're basically winning the game. And you have a bunch of board breakers. You're playing Dark Rule No More, which is a free card, which should it have cost some points? I don't know. But this Generator deck is super powerful. All right, boys, before my closing statements, I can't leave this video without showing you the power of my Genesis deck. So I invited one of my best friends and Discord mods, Volt War, to duel me today with the Exodia Genesis deck, bro. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's
to
get
lose.
it going.
No, let me finish. Are you ready to lose?
Come on, man.
Bruh.
You haven't seen what Exodia can do.
All I'm saying is I need to win the coin toss. The Exodia deck does play, yes.
Ooh.
The Exodia deck does play a lot more board breakers, so this should be interesting. But let's see how it goes, bro, because my deck is crazy.
Yeah, crazy bad.
I'm saying. So, ooh. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. See, this is kind of unfair because I know what deck he's playing. We're going to activate Carpe Diem.
All right.
And then we're going to activate 7th Tachyon, which will allow me to show you number 104 Masquerade. And let me add to my hand. Thinking. I'm going to add a Sophia here. And then we will return this back. We're gonna normal summon the Stella, and we're gonna go Stella effect, and we're gonna summon out from my hand the Sophia that I added. Sophia then will draw me one card. Are you? Oh wait, does it place? Hold on. Oh, it does. I knew that. I knew that. Thinking. We're gonna then XC summon into Castapel, and then we're gonna use Carpe Divum. And we're gonna call.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Millennium Ankh.
Oh, I'm sick.
Hey, yo, GG's, dog. Hey, GG's, bro. You tried.
Come on.
Hey, you tried. You tried.
Listen, Exodia's got a little bit more than just Ankh. I'll tell you that.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But Ankh is the best card in your deck.
For sure.
Now, obviously, you know, in the TCG, it is a best of 3. And we're going to try playing a best of 3 today. But obviously, in games 2 and 3, you'll obviously know what your opponent is playing. So Carpe Divum is really powerful. In this essence, I knew what deck he was playing. So get cooked. Elbows. We'll go Michaela's effect. And we're going to add to my hand a Returnia. And then we're going to activate Pax. And we're going to add to my hand a Vadis.
Okay.
So I'm basically full comboed here. We're going to summon a Magnifica and pass. Full combo. Beat that.
Yes, sir. I draw.
I don't think he's beating it, boys. I don't think he's beating it.
That's crazy.
This is kind of the best board. This is basically a pre-Genesys board. Like it's a board I would make in the regular TCG deck. Damn, it's a little quiet over there.
Let's go Dark Hole. Let's take that Magnifica away from you.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah, I don't like her.
That's a 1-0, bro. Let's
get rid of that.
That's diabolical.
I don't want to see that.
That's diabolical work.
Let's see. What are we gonna do now? Let's go wedge you. Put the temple in the field zone.
Until the end of this turn. We're gonna activate Vadis. Because my Carpe Divum is actually not live. I thought it was forever, but it's not prohibition. Okay. We're gonna summon this and this.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's use the wedge you.
That's where you made your first mistake. We're gonna chain the Returnia, banishing the wedge you, effectively negating it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to XC summon Michaelis. Okay.
All right.
And then
That's pretty good.
now that I've XC summoned, Carpe Divum will trigger, allowing me to type in the words
Don't do it.
that will end your career. We'll call Ankh.
Man. I'm so sick. All right.
He said, I'm so sick of Carpe Divum, so tired of calls. It's okay, bro. GG's no re. Oh,
I got a shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that boy right there.
Okay. This is where you made your second mistake. I will banish the shield. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because if he low-key has Senjin in the hand, I'm kind of cooked. You still have a normal summon too. Oh.
I think.
Oh, somebody's cooking one. We're gonna activate Michaeli's effect, detaching Sophia, and we're gonna add to my hand Exo Sister Pax.
I think we're cooked.
We're gonna activate Pax and add Martha. Why did you say her name? We're gonna activate Martha, summoning Ellis and Martha, and then we're gonna go into probably Jabreen. We're gonna go Carpe Divum effect. What could that set possibly be? Exod. Can't even activate it anyways. Jabreen effect. We'll do this. And then we're gonna XC Shokan into Magnifica. Magnifica F, I'll banish the monster. Oh my god, it was a piece.
I got the leg.
It was the leg of Exodia.
It got the leg.
And then we're gonna activate Carpe Divum to pop your last set card. Oh my god, it was Dark Lumor. I have built the best Genesys deck ever built. Like actually. I don't know if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Nick, I don't know if you're ready for this, Nick.
Let me go back. Run it back.
I mean, you want to go first or second though?
I want to go first.
All right, but Exodia deck going first, eh? Okay. I'll allow it. You know what?
Fungus on the field.
I will allow it. I want to show the people what my deck does going second. Absolutely everything.
That's if I can let you.
I mean, oh my god. GG's, bro. Thank you for the cards, bro. Thank you for the cards. Fulos is such a feels bad card too, because if you like draw for turn, like you're so cooked, bro. Okay.
Put her right there.
Maiden allowed. Just straight up fires off the Ankh, sure. Oh, he has a piece in the hand. Feels bad.
I got a piece in the hand.
Feels bad.
I got
feels
the
bad.
leg.
Feels bad.
All right, Big Fungus has entered the field.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. Then what we're gonna do? So we're gonna send this bad boy to the graveyard. What he's gonna let me do is he's gonna let me add a Ankh from my deck to my hand.
No, we're gonna ash that.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, your boy got some hand traps.
That's fine. He still does something in the graveyard.
This card, and you have this duel. This duel? What the?
Yeah, he's got a crazy once per turn.
Damn, you should have wedged first, bro. He can still wedge you. Your last card in your hand is no shot.
I'm gonna put a leg there. But what that's gonna let me do?
Oh my god.
We're gonna get.
And this bypasses Fulos because it summons it from the spell and trap zone. Were you grabbing Senjinjin?
We're getting Senjinjin.
Senjinjin.
And then we're gonna end.
Okay.
All right, I got my Big Bungus, and my end phase, I'm gonna activate my Big Bungus.
And he has follow up with Senjinjin next turn too, which is kind of crazy. Sure.
He already asked, so that means we're gonna get our Exod.
That's a board, bro. That's a board, bro. Okay. Okay. Thinking. All right, we're gonna activate Imperm targeting Exod. Yeah, Elbozo. He's forced to negate this because if he doesn't, he's cooked.
Yeah.
There's 0 cards in his hands, by the way. All right, so negates Imperm. All good. We're gonna activate Carpe Divum.
right, since you activated an effect,
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna activate my
The maiden.
maiden.
The maiden.
My maiden's gonna enter the battlefield. She's gonna make it so that you can't target my level 5 or higher illusion or spellcaster monsters with.
Alright, bet. Martha effect.
Yeah.
Summon Martha. Summon Ellis.
Think. No, I'm not gonna let that go through. We're gonna Exod. Get him out of here!
You think you nice. Pass.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you think you nice.
Alright, well, unfortunately, Big Bungus also activates on your turn.
Yeah, that's
so
kind of cracked.
We're gonna set another Exod.
That's kind of cracked.
So go ahead and do something. I'd love for you to.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
You want to know what a good time is? Well, first of all, Big Bungus requires me to pay 1,000 every turn. So we're gonna.
All right,
get
players, that's timing round.
Oh.
That's timing. That's timing round. Thank you.
All right. What do we think this is? We think it's probably like probably a whole lot of nothing.
Whoa. You throwing
right.
shade?
We're gonna activate this Bungus with my drawn.
Did you?
Ankh.
Do you?
Yes,
You top
sir.
decked a freaking Ankh?
Yes, sir.
You're
I'm
a
built
legendary.
Different. I'm built different. We're gonna put him right over here. Look at that. Big man. Big man's gonna let me add another big man in my hand. I'm feeling the golem.
Well, hold on. Hey, I might have to build the Exodia deck IRL over the Exo one. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna use Wedju. I got a golem in hand.
Bro, why are you BMing me, bro?
The golem there.
Add the blue eyes, bro. Add the blue eyes.
There he is.
Sick.
Then we still got Ankh. Let's pull out my big golem.
Oh, your deck is actually disgustingly good, bro. I don't. You know what it is? I just have a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup.
You called my Exodia name twice on the first duel. All right, then we're gonna Ankh. We got a second big Bungus.
Well, I thought you could only control one of those at a time.
We're gonna find out.
Wait, you can Ankh with that on the spell and trap zone?
Yes, sir. I control it. It's mine. There's my second big Bungus.
What the fuck? Okay.
We're gonna Exod here.
Bro, are you dead ass? Bro, the Exodia deck is crazy. You have a spell and trap negate.
Negates here.
Is it once per card? I don't think that's a hard once per turn.
I think it's once per card.
Holy crap, that's once per card, bro. All right, that's it. It's settled, bro. I'm switching over to the Exodia deck, bro. That's
Pull
crazy.
7K.
That's a crazy. Yo, the Exodia deck is kind of lit, bro. Bro, hey, that deck is kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lit deck. That's a lit deck. But
you
luckily,
see the best of 3?
Of course, it's the best of 3. Nicholas. What are we gonna leave it off on a 1-1 to the viewers, bro? They bought a road rage. All right, let me go first. Let me go first. What do you mean? I get to choose. Let me go first.
I got you.
He said, "Let's go."
Let's go.
Like we're not playing a best of 3 right now. All right, please don't brick.
Man. I'm happy to be here.
Please don't brick. Oh my mother! No way, that's my hand. That's actually a joke. That is actually a joke. Okay, wow. Okay, we're gonna go Martha F.
All right.
Okay, my hand is so bad. Okay, Martha F. And then we have to go. thinking.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna summon Castapel. We're gonna activate Castapel F, detaching the Ellis. And we're just gonna add another Martha because that's really all we can do.
That's how the hand's looking.
We're gonna normal Fuelos.
Oh, that's how the hand's looking.
That's it.
Man.
We're going to Michaelis.
Normal Fuelos.
We're gonna go
Bet you wish
Michaelis
you went
F.
second there, huh?
Huh?
Bet you wish you went second there, huh?
Hey, don't you worry, bro. You're about to get what we call absolutely cooked.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can
Bro,
tell.
it sucks because Ankh is not ashable, bro. All right, pass.
Yeah?
Hey, yo, go. Hey, go easy, all right?
Go easy.
Go easy. Stop it. Stop, yo. Don't be
Baby.
whooping in my videos. I'm the only one allowed to whoop.
Man, that's kind of crazy.
Stop.
Anyways, Ultimate Slayer.
I fucking hate you.
We'll send an aggregator to the grave. Bye, Magnificent. By the way, can we talk about this fucking animation right there?
That's goated, bro. I could.
Gorgeous.
That would be like one of my proudest faps, you know?
Absolutely.
No
let's go wedge
shot.
you here. We're gonna wedge you my Sengenjin.
That's. Oh my god. No, it's Sengenjin, bro. It's like GIF and GIF.
Sengenjin.
Sengenjin, bro.
GIF and GIF. You right? Comments are gonna cook me for that one. Let's get my big golem out there. What are we gonna do?
Bro, do I survive this turn? Yo. Without fail, in the last game we play, I always end up bricking somehow. Okay.
Pull out this bad boy. You got something.
Nah, I don't think you will, bro. I'm gonna ash the
Ash there.
I'm gonna ash the Sengenjin, bro.
All right.
You know why? Because he doesn't have Ankh. And that was his
have
only way to Ankh.
Dang, that kind of sucks.
All right, what's up, dog?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, you better think a little.
Deciding if I want to do some shenanigans.
Thank God for choke points, bro. Thank God. Because the Sengenjin basically adds him any Millennium monster. So this would have added him the Heart of the Blue Eyes, which would have added him Millennium Ankh. And then that also sets up the Blue Eyes in his graveyard. So we can't have that.
All right, we're gonna pay another 2. We're gonna
Just to add a Wedgie, eh? Just have a monster and add a Wedgie, okay?
add another wedgie.
Allowed.
We're gonna normal the hex.
Okay.
We're gonna go to battle.
Allowed.
We're gonna attack for 3.
Okay.
We're gonna go main phase 2.
Okay.
We're gonna take the dark hex
Okay.
with my golem.
Okay.
We're gonna turn it into a Millennium Eyes Restrict.
Not the big suck.
The big suck and the royal one too. And we're gonna see what you got there.
Oh no, you're okay. Okay, that Ash actually cooked them bad. Hold on, draw. Oh my God. Yeah, restrict. Yeah, suck this. Suck this, buddy.
You know what?
Oh, it's in the graveyard too. Monster with the same original name cannot attack. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. That's kind of goated. So now I can never activate Michaelis.
Yes, sir.
Is what I would have said if you weren't a bozo.
What's happening?
Goodbye.
Oh shoot! No, my defense.
And now I in fact will summon the Michaelis. We're gonna activate its effects. I actually played that a little wrong. Oh my god. Hopefully I don't get cooked.
Come on. Do I survive?
I don't think you survived there though, bud. This is the power of Exo Sisters, brother. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna add Armin.
Ooh, yeah.
We're gonna swing for
good.
25. And then
Thinking?
you can only activate this card during your opponent's turn.
Let's go!
Oh my
We got another turn.
Freaking goodness. We're gonna activate packs.
All right, all right.
That's actually a joke. Why is that the last line on the card? Like actually. Why is that the
I got a few cards that can do this for me.
I shouldn't have said oh my god.
All right.
Bro, I kind of do that, but let's see. Okay.
All right.
Thinking.
Sir.
Sure. Allowed.
All right. I'll show you my leg. And
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
thinking.
What else could he possibly have? Because the Send Engine's banished. So he would need like, I don't even know, because the Blue Eyes does nothing in the Spell and Trap Zone. Millennium Shield. Oh, the shield gets him Ankh, right?
Shield.
Yeah, I think the
Gets me Ankh. Or, yeah, I can add an Ankh. I was seeing if the Maiden would do anything for me.
Nah, made an ass.
But I think the shield's better here. But unfortunately, I'm a little low on life points.
Oh my god, that's right.
And my
GG's.
other-
Oh my god, I'm a legend. I misplayed and I still won.
Yeah,
Your deck is ass cheeks.
that's all I got.
Oh
That Ash,
my god.
that stopped my
The Send Engine?
Senjinjin really messed with me. Is that another Fulos?
That is another. My opening hand was so bad. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
My Exodia lives and dies on getting the big bungus on the field, so.
But you didn't. All right,
sir.
boys. Say thank you to Vault War for showing you the deck.
Thank you very much for having me. Had a great time.
Oh God, yes. Now let's head over and listen to my closing thoughts. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below if you think Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys is for you, because for me, it is an absolutely resounding yes. And here are my points, right? Number one, I feel like it is a really interesting way to play the game, and it requires you to really deck build, not just throw the best cards into your deck and just hope for the best, right? Like the fact that Konami is willing to update values on a week or even day-to-day basis is really interesting, but frustrating at the same time. Because if you did make a deck and some of the point values change, you have to rebuild your whole deck. My favorite part about Yu-Gi-Oh, and I will stand by this till the day I quit or till the day the game dies, is deck building. And I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys forces you to be a deck builder, and it forces you to sort of dive into the community if you want better ideas, or if there's something that you just don't know, right? It's not really up to the top players anymore. It's up to you, the community, to start fleshing out these decks and just start coming out with these ideas that no one has ever thought about. And that's sort of like the most exciting part about the game. I'm like literally talking faster because like I'm excited. I'm excited for this like stage in Yu-Gi-Oh where we can have locals, where they support Genesys format, and we can have YCSs or even a Worlds for Genesys. Now, they have, obviously they didn't mention anything about Worlds and Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys, but we are for sure having Genesys YCS, which is big news. Like, you know, Konami is putting a lot of time and money and effort into this. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is it worth your finances? Now, if you were already playing the TCG, you basically have all these cards, bar the ones that were banned, and you would never keep in your collection anyways. Now, if you are strictly a Master Duel player, because I know a lot of our viewers might be, is it worth it? I think so. I feel like being able to play a deck that you enjoy and knowing that you're not just going to get absolutely stomped by everyone, but more like by 50% of the try-hard population, I think that alone is worth it enough to go out and invest some money into a deck, right? Like, even if you have a pet deck, you could theoretically play it in Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys and be successful. Now, winning isn't everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I hate it when people say you can't have fun if you're not winning. That is absolute nonsense, like literal BS. And whenever I hear people tell me that, I'm like, bro, you got to be like the life of the party, bro. Like, you have to be like extra types of miserable if the only way for you to have fun is to win. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and spend $300 on the shiniest thing, because most Genesys decks won't be that expensive to begin with. I think this is a really good way for you to sort of wet your toes in paper Yu-Gi-Oh and sort of go out there and play. Now, I know not a lot of us who are adults have time to go out and go to locals all the time, but there are such things as like remote duels, and you can play against other people. Like, even in our Discord, I'm planning on doing like a Genesys duel rooms where you can indeed play remote duels. So if you guys want to do that, I'll have links down in the description box down below. Yeah, so I think it is worth your time and finances. Now, the final thing that I do want to touch up on now is, where is the channel, so head-to-head battles, going from here? Are we going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys format and going to locals for it? And I do think so. I feel like Jen and I are starting to sort of reignite our passion for the game, as you can tell, bro. Like, I haven't done a video like this in forever. I haven't really gone over decks at all either, but I mean, today's the day, boys. I'm going to be putting together 2 paper decks, the Madolche deck and the Exo deck. Jen is a decent Exo sister player, and she already has most of the cards anyway, so she'll be most likely piloting that deck. And again, I have, like, the way I collect cards is I collect deck cores and I just put them in binders, so if I ever need a deck, I have the deck. Some of the trap decks are really calling out to me. The K9 Eldritch deck, the Madolche deck are both decks I do want to play, and the Vanquish Soul deck too, not just because it's the best deck. I just had the core, like I bought the core and I never played it ever. So I kind of have to get my money's worth, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys enjoyed today's video, and I know I haven't done a video like this in a super long time, slap the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys content live on the YouTube channel. So probably once a week, maybe I'll hold my own Genesys tournament. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. Slap the like button, and I'll catch you guys at locals maybe, if you guys attend.